Hello everybody, it's Justin. Yeah! Okay. So, I was playing this game, and this is an add-on to the first game, which is Naruto Ultimate Ninja, no, what's it called? Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja 4 or whatever, and long name. And I was playing this, and I was playing the extended Boruto edition, which is really, really cool. You should check it out. But anyway, so I'm playing this game, and Boruto is just straight hating on the older generation. Like, oh man, this is so old, you know, they don't get it, yada yada yada. And I'm just kind of like, do you know what these guys went through? Because by now, the whole planet will know what they went through, because it's like 8 billion episodes of Naruto, the first Naruto, and then Naruto Shippuden. I call it Shippuden, but Shippuden. And do you know what these people went through? People died just so you can even be born. And I was just disgusted with Boruto and his attitude. And yes, I know these are all fictional characters, but still. So then it got me thinking about what we actually do as new generations. I was thinking about, like, the fact that we do the same thing. Like, parents, grandparents go through all this drama in the LBC. I'm just kidding. But they go through all this drama, and you know, we look at them as just being old. it's the weirdest. And when I saw that in the game, and when I saw that, you know, in that universe, it's the weirdest and kind of, in some ways, really scariest thing I've seen in a while. It's like, sometimes we don't even know what our parents even went through to even, you know, have us. You know what I'm saying? And we just somehow have this weird idea, this postmodern idea, that because it's old, it's stupid. Like, math is old, so is math stupid? Like, history is old, is history? Like, what are you talking about? Where does it even come from? Why would we want to go further into this postmodern era of things and think that everything that preceded us is somehow beneath us? I'm like, do you know the wisdom that it took for them to even survive as long as they did in a world that didn't have the conveniences that we have today? It's extraordinary what they've done. And we're thinking that we can't learn anything from them because it's old. I really don't even know what to say about that. I really don't even say it about that. So the Lord has told me just to share what was on my mind today, just in terms of that. And I pray that we don't look at the Word of God, we don't look at our forefathers in the Bible, we don't look at even our grandparents or the past generation of churchgoers and everything, you know, we just don't look at them as all being stupid. It's somehow because we're younger than they are that we know everything, or because we have a screen that we can sit in front of for longer intervals of time means that somehow our culture and our ways are superior to the previous generation. Some ways, yes, and that was the point of the past generation, was so that you can have a superior experience. So yeah, but that's only discounted to the fact that the previous generation was wanting that to happen. Sometimes inadvertently, but sometimes on purpose. But, you know, like, there's a real thing where we can't just dismiss all that good teaching and all that wisdom and all that stuff. Like, can't do it, because only a fool will learn everything through experience. Wouldn't you much rather just listen to somebody so they can tell you the outcome of these things? wouldn't that be better than just assuming because, oh, well, I have a screen and I can sit in front of for a longer time, means that, you know, somehow you're more advanced than they are? I don't, that's so weird. It's like we create ways to actually not use our brains, and we think that that's smarter sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, how in the back in the day in Egypt, how is it that they built a pyramid in the center of the earth? Like weird stuff like that. Space aliens, we say. No, they're just smarter than you are. They use more of what they could mentally, and they're like, what's the need of this computer thing you're talking about when I have my brain? I can just memorize it. And yet, we still think that that is, that we're superior somehow. Again, in some ways, yes, but not in all ways. Truly not in all ways at all. So, my encouragement to you guys, I know this is kind of a weird rambly video, but my encouragement to you guys, this game's dope, is that you learn not from trial and error, that you learn from someone else's experience. Just listen. Just listen. Listen to the older guys. Listen to the older gals. Yeah, some things are not as trendy as they used to be, but some things are just foundational. Some things are foundational because they're just found in the human experience, whether we like it or not. It's not a matter of progressivism or whatever it is. It's just a matter of some things are just foundational to human beings. And they figured that out a long time ago, and they went with those foundational things. Nothing wrong with learning from that. So, please, I implore you, by the mercies of God, myself included, to learn from the older guys. I'm being mentored right now by an older guy. I mean, he's not an elderly dude, but Stanford Arena. Man, I deeply respect. And in some ways look up to. A lot of ways look up to. Older guy, he's just teaching me stuff. I learned that I was essentially an amateur being taught by other amateurs. So, but he's been at a higher level corporately and things like that, you know, and did that for years. And so, you know, I don't like being told what to do, but that's just an I don't like. Doesn't mean that I'm going to just shut my ears off and be like, no, I'm not going to listen. That's stupid. So as much as I don't want to be told what to do or whatever, I like it even less to miss out on opportunity and to not learn and all those things. I like that. I don't like that far more than I like, no, don't tell me what to do. So, you know, I listened to the guy, and this is why you're seeing this new logo, and you're seeing this new rebranding, and all this other stuff is happening. And if it wasn't for an older guy and his advice, and me just yielding to that advice, I'd still probably be doing the same thing I'm doing and wondering why it wasn't working. And once again, I researched these things on YouTube or whatever it is to figure out how to do this and figure out how to do that. It's just that the information is so varied that when you have a personable experience with somebody, it just makes things a lot easier for you, a lot better for you. So, because you can talk, communicate, and say, I'm trying to get this idea across, I'm trying to do this, you know, it's like, oh, okay, well, you need to do X, Y, and Z, etc., etc. Another guy that I'm learning a lot from is Scott Adams. Adventureland Scott Adams. Guy who made Adventureland. And he's teaching me so much. He's teaching me so much. So I am thankful for the older guys. I really, really am. And I just encourage you guys to learn something from an older guy, because it's so silly to think because you're younger than they are that you know more, and that your society, your postmodern whatever, is so much more superior because it's Western and postmodern, and it ignores the foundations in which humanity has survived on for thousands of years. Well done. Oh my God. Anyway, guys, that's my time. Love you very much. And be sure to check out my Patreon page. Look at the descriptions below in terms of all the things that are going on with Justin Fox Media, and some of those pivots will be coming pretty soon. I'm really going to be excited to tell you guys about Kingdom Hearts. That's going to be incredible. Yeah, I look forward to that. So guys, stay tuned. I'll be speaking with you soon. And like and subscribe and all those good things. And loves and hugs. Bye-bye! Thank you once again to my Patreon supporters. It means so much to me. Just look at them. Just look at these people. Just look at it.